Hey guys. So I do have more interviews scheduled. I have one for Sam's Club, Friday at 9 a.m. I have another one for where I live at, like the local community. Um, I have an interview with them next Wednesday at 10, which I am so looking forward to that one. I really hope I get that one. But I just wanted to discuss one thing, and it's something that is one of those things that I feel that I should put out despite my current, situation of being currently unemployed, but it's something that I really feel as though I should, come to you guys about and maybe even hear your thoughts. So one of the biggest things that I struggled with the most when it comes to my faith is prayer. Prayer is very difficult, not just for me, but for literally anyone. And I've noticed that, especially when it comes to like things that I pray for, when I was younger, it was a lot of selfish things like, hey, give me some money, or hey, give me this, or hey, give me that, instead of praying for the correct things. And I feel as though that is something that maybe everyone struggles with, if that makes sense. Um, Praying for the right things, praying the correct way. I've always struggled with it. Even lately, like I still struggle with how to pray properly and what to pray for, how to pray for it. And I was listening to more Cliff, just like in that one video where I was showing Cliff. If you guys haven't watched him yet, for those that have watched him in the past, I recommend watching him some more because he's fantastic. If you continue to watch him, fantastic. If you have not watched him yet, I highly recommend it because this man knows how to preach the Bible in a way that I never could. I am envious, and I know that envy is one of the big sins, but it's not the envious of jealousy that is, you know, bad or like evil in nature. It's the envious of just like, wow, I wish I had that ability to do exactly what he does. Because he preaches and knows how to answer every question like perfectly. It is amazing to see. But yeah, for me, it's prayer. I struggle with prayer a lot. Um, Praying, at the right times, praying at the right moments, always going to Christ for everything that you need. I've been doing that a lot more these past few years as I've gotten older, working on my walk with Christ, praying for Him, going to Him for literally everything, and I mean everything. The good, thank Him for the good that you have. The bad, thank Him for putting you in a position to experience, even though that it's bad, to know how to handle it in the future. I have, the more I look at my life, all of the good and all of the bad, especially the bad, I'm very thankful for, because it puts me in a position to, I guess you say, be better, understand better, process things better. Um, like I could go on about a lot of things I've experienced in my life, and some people might be like, "Okay, that's really dark." Don't worry, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go through that. I want you guys to see me as the happy, joyful person that I am trying to be every day. I want to be happy and joyful. I want to bring joy everywhere I go. I want to. One of the things that I would love to see is to see the people that I interact with always leave the conversation with a smile. I want to see I want to see joy. And that's what I like doing. I like bringing joy to everyone. And that's one thing that I do pray on is, use me to not only spread your word, but to bring joy to those that need it, even to those that don't need it. I just want to spread joy everywhere. So prayer. If you're struggling with prayer, know that I am right there with you. Praying is very hard and difficult. And The reason why I say it's very hard and difficult is just because of the fact that, it's our sinful fleshly nature. It's the fact that we're all like, excuse me, we're all crude, I guess you could say. Well, not really crude. We're all, oh gosh, what is the word that I am looking for? Oh wow, my brain just. I'm sure someone in the comments will point it out to me. I'm like, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. But like we are all faulty. Or, you know, when when Adam and Eve bit the apple or the fruit, I actually don't know. If people say that it's an apple, some people say it's a different fruit. But when Adam and Eve bit the tree of knowledge, bit the fruit from the tree of knowledge, it was literally at that moment that our flawed nature manifested. And from my understanding, and this is just my point of view, it didn't get worse over time. It was immediately from like 0 to 100, immediately at the maximum awful. So I am very well aware of my shortcomings. I am very well aware on the areas where I need to improve. Like lately, my patience has been a lot thinner than it normally is. I have been told by quite a few people that I have a patience that's like unmatched and unrivaled. I'll give you guys an example. When Charlie Kirk was taken away from us, someone in my personal Discord asked if it would be okay if he were to say, can we have a moment of silence for his passing? And there was a person or two in there, because unfortunately you're going to run into those people, that immediately did not want to just take that moment of silence. And of course started spewing nonsense about how he was abusive to his wife. Sure. Sure. Yeah, there's no evidence of that. I looked pretty hard. But that was like the first time I ever heard anyone ever say that about him. I was like, where are you getting that from? But I handled that. At least I would like to think I handled that as gracefully as I possibly could, based on not only my biblical teachings, but what Jesus would have wanted me to do to handle it. And my one buddy who hosted the moment of silence said, I don't know how you can handle that and be like so calm, accepting, loving. It's like it's literally through the grace of God, through the grace of Jesus Christ. One thing I can say is the moment I did fully accept Jesus Christ into my life, like 100%, like he's always been there. He's always going to be in every single one of our lives. Even for those who have never heard his name, he is there, always present, always watching. But it is, our job, our position to acknowledge and accept him and to worship him. And one thing that I would totally do is in the show The Chosen. If you haven't seen that, oh man, that is such a great show. Oh my goodness. Like, I remember watching the first episode, because I had no idea what it was. Actually, no, I didn't know what it was about. But I went in it acting like I didn't. Being ignorant, as you were. And, like, the moment he appeared, I was like, okay, this is going to be amazing. And oh my gosh, the little bit of that show that I have watched has been amazing. But there was a part where a woman was literally cleaning his feet with tears. I would like to think that that's how I would be. That's how I would handle meeting Jesus for the very first time. I have no idea, because he walked amongst us 2,000 years ago. Now, whether or not his second coming is going to be happening in our lifetime, I'm not sure. I would like to be here when it happens, just because I want to, like, this is just me being completely selfish and, being fleshly and flawed, but I would like to just fall on my knees and worship him, like, on his arrival. Now, granted, we don't know what is in store for us. Only God does. Only Jesus knows what he has planned for us. For all we know, I could push out a few more videos on YouTube and then stop because I had an unfortunate accident. But while I am here, I want to just try to show everyone how wonderful Jesus is, how gracious our God is, how beautiful our God is. And one of the things I wanted to talk about today was just prayer. Oh, I suck at it, for sure. But it's a work in progress. It's something that I will work on, and I will continue to work on every single day of my life. So if you are struggling with prayer, work on it. Like I said, Cliff is a very good person to go to in terms of knowing how to pray better. There's tons of videos out there that can help you with it. If you're still struggling with prayer, honestly, the best place to go to is the Bible. Jesus tells us how to pray all the time. Multiple books are in here of Jesus telling us how we should pray. But that is what I wanted to talk about today. With new jobs coming up, or interviews coming up, don't worry, I will keep you all updated on to if or when I do get a job. I have 2 interviews lined up. Like I said, the one work from home job that is becoming something, so that's awesome. I just need to, I think I need to send, one thing or something, I think. Unless she already got it. I was talking with a recruiter, and they got me, that work from home. But there's weird things happening with the email. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate, of course, the love and support you guys have been giving me, the prayers. I feel it. I can feel y'all's prayers, and I love it. And I will never, ever take you guys for granted. When I was younger, I took so many things for granted. And I just feel absolutely blessed that the Lord gave me the strength to talk to you guys about it. I wish that it was under better circumstances, of course, but I'm still thankful. And I continue to look forward to making more. Again, I love every single one of you. God bless you all, and I hope you have a fantastic and wonderful day.